I am not signing something that will be paid by 10 generations. ZELENSKYY response. The debate over long-term debt and responsibility. Picture this. You're sitting in a crowded auditorium, and the atmosphere is electric. A charismatic leader steps up to the podium, and crowd leans in, hanging on every word. Suddenly they declare, I am not signing something that will be paid by 10 generations. The audience erupts into applause, and you can't help but wonder, what exactly are they talking about? But before we continue, please subscribe and turn on the notification bell for more updates. This bold statement doesn't just resonate in the hall. It echoes to the halls of power, igniting discussions about debt, responsibility, and the future. Today, we're diving into this compelling topic, unpacking the implications of long-term decisions, and exploring how personal and political choices affect generations to come. In an era where debt seems to be a constant companion for individuals, businesses, and government alike, the phrase 10 generations highlights a significant concern. But what does this mean in practical terms? Many individuals struggle with student loans, mortgages, and credit card debt. The weight of these financial burdens can feel overwhelming. Have you ever felt the stress of debt looming over you? Countries also grapple with immense debt levels, often borrowing to fund projects that promise immediate benefits but may burden future generations. The U.S. national debt, for instance, is a staggering number that continues to climb. Intergenerational responsibility. The notion of passing debt to future generations raises ethical questions. Are we being fair to those who come after us? Isn't it fascinating how our financial decisions today can shape the lives of those who will inherit our world? When we talk about debt, it's easy to get lost in numbers and statistics. But let's take a moment to reflect on the emotional impact of debt. For many, debt isn't just a financial issue. It's a source of anxiety. The constant worry about payments can affect mental health and overall well-being. Financial struggles can lead to tension in relationships, whether between family members, partners, or friends. Have you ever avoided discussing finances with someone close to you because it felt too daunting? Debt can stall personal dreams, whether it's buying a home, starting a business, or even traveling. The feeling of being trapped by financial obligations is all too real. What dreams have you had to put on hold because of financial burdens? Now, let's shift gears and look at the political implications of long-term debt. When leaders make decisions about borrowing and spending, they're not just considering the immediate effects. They're also thinking about the long-term consequences. Short-term gains versus long-term consequences, ***. Politicians often face pressure to deliver results quickly. This can lead to decisions that prioritize immediate benefits over sustainable solutions. Have you ever noticed how campaign promises often focus on what can be achieved in a single term? Elected officials must balance their policies with public sentiment. If the electorate is anxious about debt, politicians may hesitate to support initiatives that can increase it. The issue of debt often transcends party lines, with both sides grappling with the implications of fiscal responsibility versus investment in growth. Have you ever felt torn between supporting a project that could benefit your community but also add to the national debt? When we think about signing on to long-term debt, it's essential to consider who will ultimately bear the burden. The idea that future generations will inherit the financial decisions made today is daunting. Will they thank us for our bold choices, or will they curse us for our irresponsibility? Debt can impact public services, education, and infrastructure. If we prioritize short-term benefits, what will future generations miss out on? Is it fair to impose financial obligations on those who aren't yet born? This raises profound ethical questions about our responsibilities to future citizens. Have you ever considered how your choices today could impact your children or grandchildren? While the debate over long-term debt can feel overwhelming, there are actionable steps we can take to find balance and responsibility in our financial decisions. Understanding your income and expenses is a first step toward financial health. Have you ever tracked your spending to see where your money goes? Focus on paying down high-interest debts first. This can free up resources for future investments or savings. Educating yourself about financial literacy can empower you to make informed decisions. There are many resources available, from books to online courses. What steps have you taken to improve your financial situation? Governments need to prioritize long-term economic strategies that consider future generations. This could involve investing in sustainable projects that yield lasting benefits. Encouraging public dialogue about fiscal responsibility can promote awareness and participation in decision-making processes. Finding common ground between political parties can lead to more responsible financial policies that benefit everyone. What solutions do you think could bridge the gap between immediate needs and long-term planning? As we reflect on the implications of saying, "I am not signing something that will be paid by 10 generations," it's clear that the conversation about debt and responsibility is just beginning. What are your thoughts on long-term debt and its impact on future generations? Have you experienced the weight of financial decisions in your own life? Join the conversation. Share your insights and experiences. Your voice matters in shaping the narrative around debt, responsibility, and the future. Let's engage with this topic and explore how we can work together to create a more sustainable future for everyone.